Now, officials who investigate allegations of possible wrongdoing at fraternities say that oftentimes one linking factor is the use or misuse of alcohol. A police investigation into a Penn State fraternity accused of posting pictures of partially to fully nude women to a private Facebook page. And that's put them in the national headlines again. And Erin Calandra talked to Penn State officials breaking down the issue. She's in State College with that. Erin?
Marty, Jen, most large universities across the country acknowledge the importance of the fraternity and sorority systems to thousands of people. But with a few fraternities making headlines recently, some people are questioning the conduct of people in the Greek system. We sat down with Penn State officials to get their take on this issue and to learn what's being done to prevent any future potential problems. A campus in turmoil after one of their fraternities, Kappa Delta Rho, makes national headlines for an alleged Facebook scandal involving pictures posted to a private Facebook page depicting women, partially to fully nude, who, according to police, appear to be under the influence and some possibly unconscious. The accusations left many Nittany Lions disappointed.
All fraternities just need to stop doing things that, put them and other people in a bad light.
University officials say they've completed their investigation, but the criminal investigation by police continues, with few details being released. But in this case, and in most on campuses across the nation, there seems to be one common factor that the Penn State Vice President for Student Affairs, Damon Sims, says needs addressed.
The most profound issue affecting the undergraduate student experience in higher education, wherever you find it, is alcohol.
We uncovered dozens of documents from the Centre County Courthouse involving fraternity houses over the last 2 years. Nearly all of these documents have charges involving alcohol. Sims says if we want to see a change in sexual assault statistics and make a dent in other crimes in Happy Valley, students have to be on board in a culture change.
Banning alcohol, even where there are bans, I've never seen one actually work. So it's sort of like prohibition. It didn't exactly work.
He says the university hopes through education and with pressure from their peers, students will decide on their own to change their habits. But he admits it won't be easy.
These are people who are in late childhood, moving into early adulthood. That's a difficult transition.
University President Erin has ordered a task force to hold a complete review of the Greek system, naming Sims the leader in the operation, an idea that's wildly popular with about 100 alumni alone asking to participate. Sims says the board will include people who play many roles, but perhaps the most important link, fraternities who aren't causing problems.
Perhaps we can learn from their experience and compare it to the experience of chapters that have been more challenged recently and think about what are the meaningful differences that led to bad outcomes in one instance and really positive outcomes in another.
President of the Penn Hellenic Board, Abby Renko, agrees there are some issues plaguing the system, but says overall there are only a few bad apples.
I do not think that it is a part of the culture here. I have faith that if you looked in other men's group me's and Facebook posts that you would not see the kind of things that you discovered in this instance.
The Greek system does play a crucial role at schools like Penn State. University Park is large with nearly 46,000 students. Sims says about 6,000 of them are in a sorority or fraternity. And with a school this big, he says Greek life plays an important role in making it feel a little smaller.
Fraternities and sororities serve that purpose when they do things well. They create a sense of belonging and community that's very important to students.
Sims says members learn leadership skills, build lifelong friendships, and learn the importance of community involvement. In fact, Kappa Delta Rho, along with the sorority, raised more than $211,000 for Thon 2015. But many feel this investigation has overshadowed that accomplishment.
But I really do believe, first and foremost, that if we can't get our own students to take some responsibility for this and meaningfully engage with us in trying to find the improvements we should seek, we won't achieve them.
Penn State officials say they have the ball rolling on their end. They say they've completed their investigation into KDR. They've shared that information with the IFC, and they expect to have their process finished sometime before the end of this semester, which ends at the beginning of May. I did speak with State College police officials, and they say they hope to have more information on their investigation available by next week. Live in State College, Erin, Calandra, 6 News.